Going to be panning this down a little bit. This is what we've been collecting, just to see some of that very fine gold. Maneuver it down. I have put a couple of drops of detergent in this to break the surface tension of the water. That way any really super fine gold has got less chance of floating, because sometimes it does float on the top when it's dry on top of the water, because it's not breaking the surface tension. Right, I'll just now pan this back a little bit, and you can see the gold there starting to come out. I'll go sideways a little bit. You can see how fine some of this is. Super flower gold. How's it looking there, Peter? Good?
Good.
Righto. Alright, now I'm going to put this in another pan and go to my other tub. Now this tub that I've got here, we made up especially so that we can pan at home, and packs up very easy, and we can go take it to the bush, and makes life a lot easier than carrying along half a 44 or a drum or something that is very difficult to move from spot to spot. Now I'm going to move into the little bit bigger one and put it in. I'm going to put it in the La Trappe pan. I think is probably one of the best gold pans in the world for fine gold, and you'll see me use it time and time again, and through teaching Peter, my son, and some of his mates and friends that also want to learn. Now, it's always handy to have a pan underneath you, just in case that there's a bit of a spill. You can pick it up in the pan, but also in these tubs we can pick it up because it's not getting panned onto the ground as yet. It's still in the container. Now this is a bit longer. I've designed this for the La Trappe gold pan so that it moves backwards and forwards, because it's a bit different. It's a different action to the gold pan that you twist side to side, that I've been using all my life as well, but this one I've been using the last 20 years. But when my father and grandfather and uncles taught me how to pan, it was always the round pan, so it took me a long time before I got confident enough that I thought I'd use this pan. But when some super fine gold come along, well, you know, I tried it out one day and I've been using it ever since. Right, so now I'm just gonna work that back. Just push that along with my fingers that way. And then I'll come down. Hello, my name is Jim. I'm a gold prospector from Claremont. I'm here today to introduce my son Peter and his mate from next door, Buddha. So Peter, can you come over here and for me please? There he is, that's Peter. And Buddha will come and also come in as Peter's mate. There buddy. So this is Buddha. Peter, they both want to learn how to recover fine gold, and seeing that's something I've been doing for most of my life, I'm about to show them how I do it, and hopefully that will be enough to be able to make a little bit of income every now and again if they ever need be. I've been prospecting in Claremont now for the last 12 years with the detector. Peter knows how to do that. Buddha's just learning how to do that, but the fine gold side of it, I haven't had the equipment that I think was good enough to teach my son So now I've been putting it together over the last couple of years, and this is it. Panning tubs that can be dismantled and taken anywhere. Save, you know, I've been working with half 44s and other drums and things like that, which compassons that take with you. You put them in the car or in the ute or wherever, they take up too much space. So these all fold down, so I'll be using these. And then also we've made up a little trommel that later on, after I show them how to pan and we start collecting samples to pan, which we've already collected some, me and Buddha got some the other day. Once we start sort of doing that, we also find that if we find a spot that is got enough gold to start working it a little bit heavier, like with a little trommel, well, we got one built. I've built one that I'm happy with and really works well. I've used that same design for many years. Now I've made it a small design that can be put in the car again, in the back of a station wagon or ute, or you know, or something similar. Even breaking down, and you can put it in the back of a car and off to the gold fields and away you go. Enough of this. Now the next thing we'll be doing is the samples that me and Buddha collected the other day. We've got about, I think about 14 or something. We've got 9 on the table and a few in the back of the car still. These samples were taken from a gold area out the road of Claremont, and they're from an old gold mining site, and also some are from tailings from the old timers that was left in piles. We got some samples from there, and also some samples from a new area in the creek there that mightn't have been tested before, especially in the last few years. So we've taken some there. We're now looking for that spot that we can then start, you know, collecting some material and put it through the trommel. We're lucky enough that where we are at the moment is a mining lease, and in Queensland you can only use a mechanical trommel on a mining lease or claim. So when we use the gold trommel, that's what we'll have to do. But we can take samples and pan them from anywhere. So we'll leave it at that at the moment, and you know, you'll just be able to watch us. I'm just going to keep the video going, and we're going to be soaking some samples, and you know, and we will, you know, see how we go.